In this video, we're going to create a time travel video that shows the evolution of all cars from the first car to nowadays. Now, of course, it's not an exact science, but to show an example of videos such as this, I have one which I've created in the previous tutorial of this course, and this is all right. This video shows the evolution of clothing. And this one right now is going to show the evolution of 60, or not 60, but it should create 60 frames that should show the evolution of cars from the beginning of time, or from the first car that was ever created. So without further ado, let's jump straight to it. So right now, I'm going to copy this prompt. I went into ChatGPT and asked it to provide me with a prompt that's going to help me generate 60 frames. Each frame is going to be generated using Grok. So I'm going to copy this particular prompt right over here into a new chat. For more information, go back to the previous tutorial where we've done this for the clothing, right? Now, over here, ChatGPT should go ahead and start writing the prompts. And for this, I'm going to use Grok, but I want to also remind you that this niche is a very powerful niche. Here we have an example, AI 100 years of car evolution, and you can see how many views this got. And actually, once this guy found that this niche is really incredible, he just tapped into it and created so much evolution videos to the point where he got almost 1 million subscribers. Now, I'm going to close this channel here, and I'm going to go and open Grok. And here, I think that ChatGPT should have already done like 30% of the work, or it's close to 50% of the work. And right now, I'm going to start off being the first prompt. I'm going to make sure I don't copy that title. This is frame number 1. And I'm going to go to Grok. I'm going to make sure that I generate an image, and the image should be a 9:16. So let me just go ahead and paste this right over here. I'm going to click on the generate button. And anytime I would like to open a Canva folder where I'm going to place all my images. Anytime I generate an image, I'm going to place it inside that folder. And we're going to edit everything inside of Canva. So this is not going to require CapCut or any third-party tool for that matter. All right, so this project, custom size, I'd like to go for 9:16. That is the accurate size. And let's get going. Now, if I go back to Grok, notice that we have the initial images. I'd like to take this one and I'd like to paste it into the Canva project. And I'm just going to go ahead and right click on the image, and I'm going to make sure that I set the image as a background. Now, moving to the next one. So slowly but surely, we're going to add each and every single one. So we're going to have to do this frame by frame. And this is incredible because this can help you make a video that's highly engaging. All right, so I'm going to take the second one. So paste, set image as background, and you can see the difference in image in cars. They're not the same. For example, I think this one didn't have lights. This one does have lights. For a car not to have lights, that shows you that the car industry has had to evolve a lot. Because when they first created cars, I think that they probably didn't really think too much of light, or that light didn't exist at the time. I think light did exist at the time, but they just probably didn't consider that it is such an important thing. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to build like a wireframe, multiple images, and then those images are going to be combined into one video that should show the evolution of the car industry. All right, we have a bunch of cars here. I think I'll take this one. So slowly but surely, we're getting in there. And slowly but surely, you'll be able to see as well the evolution of these cars. And that's what we're trying to convey. We're trying to show people pretty much how cars evolved over time. I think I'll take this one. I'm going to be honest. These designs are actually not that bad. And we have some cars like Mercedes and Jeep. They still have designs that are inspired by these. And these designs are quite solid still to this day. All right, so slowly but surely, what do we have here? We have frame number 7. Paste. There we go. And now the thing with Grok is that it's able to generate videos super fast. All right, let's get to it. This one right now. And we're slowly heading into the 1923 sedan type design. These are still sedans. Sedan is particularly the long type of car, unlike sports cars. All right, set images background plus what do we have more? So it's going to take a while, but once we get all the frames, we'll be able to create a fantastic looking video. Now, since this is just a job that's going to require me to just do this, on repeat, then I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward and do this on repeat without any commentary. All right, so there's still 10 more prompts, but it seems like I've reached the limit with Grok today because I think I generated something like 1,000 images or something like that today. Right, so I'm going to limit this to just these particular images, and I'll show you how you can transform all of these frames right now into a successful video. So first, here, click the image or any image. Actually, the first one is better. And then I'd like to go for 0.7 seconds and apply that to all pages. Now I can just leave this like so, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to add a transition, and that transition would be the match and move transition, and I'm going to go for 0.2 and apply between all pages. So right now we ended up with a video. It's a relatively short video, 25 seconds, but it shows the evolution of cars through history. What it's lacking is music, and so therefore, when it comes to music, you could add something like a piano music. If you go to elements, in this case, I'm going to search for piano, and I could find an audio, some piano audio. I'm just gonna go, for instance, with I don't know, maybe Delicate Morning. Da, da, da. All right, let's go with this one. I don't know how it sounds, but it doesn't really sound that great. All right, I'll go with this one. And when you click on music, it will apply itself to the video perfectly, and it will apply from the beginning to the end of the video. Now, the mistake that you must not do is make the music bigger, so that this is the actually where it stops. It stops at the 50th frame in this case. And so if we watch this, look completely different. All right, so this is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know, I mean, what the rest of the prompts would have resulted in, but if you want to get a pretty good title for your video, you can just ask ChatGPT to provide a great title for my short to go viral, and it's going to provide you a title that has a potential to go viral. Right, cars evolved in 60 frames, or you could say 100 years of car evolution, 100 years of car industry evolution. And then you can just download your video by clicking on share, download. And now if you have Canva, the normal Canva, you can download up to HD quality. But if you want 4K, you'd need Canva Pro. Since I have Canva Pro, I can download it at 4K, but 1080p, which is HD, is more than enough. And if you hit the download button, that's that, right? You're going to get a video that you can post on YouTube, and these can be quite successful, really. So I hope that you've learned something fascinating that could result in a business model, and that you can go ahead and maybe start a channel like this about evolution, or evolution of things, evolution of mirrors, evolution of clothes, evolution of eyewear, evolution of pretty much everything, evolution of industry, clothes, whatever you'd like to make evolution of. You can even make evolutions of actors. We've hit this subject on a different module in this course where I've taught you how you can use the Midjourney starting and ending frame tool, or starting and ending frame option in Midjourney. There is that option, and it allows you to feed Midjourney with an image of the actor before and then the actor after, and it will provide you with a very smooth video. And I actually did this multiple times myself. So that's that for this video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.